Good day, folks. This is Mark from Marking the Trails, and we're just now leaving our Holiday Inn to start the 6th day of our journey on the Ohio to Erie Trail. We're headed back to the trail a different way because we came across the bridge that was quite busy, and my brother didn't want to go back over that, so I mapped out a different trail that I'm showing. And it's heading all the way down to a roundabout and then across a different direction. We took 4.4 miles there, and we're taking 6.9 miles back. This shows us crossing over this highway, 4-lane highway, and this is the trail that we're taking back. But you notice it's no better than the trail, actually less than the trail that we took. The trail we took here, 4.4 miles, had a berm. This doesn't have a berm at all. It has a lot less traffic, but now we're going down a road with no berm. And so not quite what I would want to do. Here we're traveling a roundabout, and we're going to go around and head back toward the Ohio to Erie Trail. Now at this point, we're getting close to getting back to the trail. This had a little bit of berm, and then we were back on the trail. You can see a highway down to the right there, and we're heading back down the trail. Heading to Sunbury. And here we've got welcome to Centerburg, midpoint of the Ohio to Erie Trail. Now, Centerburg is center of the whole Ohio to Erie Trail. We were quite close to that when we started off. Fortunately, this trail was quite flat. I enjoy just taking my time, still using pedal assist. We have Pedigo bikes that are with power assist, so we could put it on just a low setting of power assist and be going down this trail. And here we're coming up to the highest point of the Ohio to Erie Trail. You'll see a little obelisk that they've put in place to show where that point is. We stop and we take a few pictures. There's the highest point in the Ohio to Erie Trail. Of course, every time somebody went by, I think Rick yelled out, "It's all downhill from here." And if these were locals, they're probably getting sick of hearing that by now. But you can see the weather. It's blue skies, puffy clouds. It's supposed to rain today. The rain held off all day. It was another beautiful day. It was warm enough to, nice sunny fields. We were a lot more in the open on these, although there were a lot of tree lines that we could travel inside of. Some of them were thick enough to where the leaves just fell. There's my brother Rick. Got all his pictures, sent them off to my sister Melissa, and he's ready to go. Yep, he sent it to her too. And we're headed back down the trail. Well, now we're headed back down the trail. But we kind of waited till we saw all the cars were going to be by, and I just wheeled right on across. You can see the skyline there. Quite nice day. Quite a nice day. So the only thing bad so far on this whole trip has been the fact that some of the hotels that I got a hold of and made reservations in were way too far off the trail. There are hotels along this trail. You just have to be willing to make some legs shorter than others. Ride 30, 35 miles, sometimes ride 60 miles. And you actually make this trip shorter by taking a little longer legs. And if you have electric bikes like my brother and I, it's still so easy. We weren't in shape by any means and could just enjoy riding. We actually didn't ride that many hours each day. But you can see the leaves on there, nice and quiet. There is a road off to our left, so every now and then there was some street noise, but it was highway, so you didn't hear it that much. But it wasn't like you were in deep woods either. But these are along old railroad tracks, so place somewhere up ahead, we're going to go across two dirt roads, and it's right around that area that I think it's Tucker Road. It's along Route 36 and Route 3. Tucker Road is also Route 121, and there is a Bluebird Barn bed and breakfast along there. I had no idea it existed when I made our reservations, or I would have picked that. It was a little bit further down the trail, nothing we couldn't have done. And it was literally 1,000 feet off the trail, up a small dirt road, maybe 300 feet to a main road to Route 3, and then back down the road just a little ways. You could actually, if you knew where it was, you could actually see the bed and breakfast from the trail. As you can see those fields out to our left right now. Those people ought to make a path that leads away from the trail and actually put a sign there that says, the Bluebird Barn Bed and Breakfast. It may be this one right here. I don't see the name of the road, But that's one of the dirt roads. It may be the next one, which is not that far ahead. Here we're coming up upon one of the most unique vantage points in Mount Vernon. It's the Raston Observation Tower at Erie Foundation Park. The observation tower is a steel spiral staircase. The Erie Foundation Park is located in Mount Vernon. It is a 250-acre civic park that offers one-of-a-kind experiences for visitors. It's officially open from April 1st through November 15th. It has park, museum, picnic pavilions, trails, and other features that are free and open to the public. It's a nice place to visit. And yes, I read that from their website. I didn't make that up. Maybe from this height I can see where we gotta go. Okay, so let me show you some of what I'm seeing. I did step on one of those steps that were loose. It was kind of wiggly on the left side. Being that far up in the air and I'm stepping on something loose, it makes your heart go, what was that? Great views. I lifted up my GoPro so I could see around, pan around a little bit. And there's Rick standing down there by the bikes. And here's me coming right back down. Rick's patiently waiting. You can see how they have little gating that they can lock down to keep people out at night. And they have little buzzers there that you can press to release the mechanism. Now we're on the way through the city, and we're going to our hotel. It had big wide sidewalks, so we took those. There were a few places we didn't. Had a couple of trucks honk at us because they were upset, bikes were on the road. Then we come down to our hotel. We have a nice gentleman here. He backs up, lets us on through. And there's the Super 8 where we're gonna stay.